Molweni Bantu, welcome to Bantu Media. Today we dive into the untold story of South Africa's Zama-Zamas, the brave men and women mining gold in forgotten shafts, risking it all just to survive. Far from being criminals, they are symbols of resilience and hope, fighting against poverty and inequality in the shadows of a broken system. Join us as we uncover the struggles, sacrifices, and dreams of these unsung heroes and explore how their courage shines brighter than the gold they seek. This is a story of survival, humanity, and a call for justice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bantu Media for more stories that bring light to the voices of Africa's people. Hashtag Zama-Zamas, hashtag South Africa, hashtag Bantu Media. The story of Zama-Zamas, South Africa's unsung struggle for survival. In the depths of South Africa's abandoned gold mines, the story of resilience, survival, and economic desperation unfolds. These mines, long left behind by large corporations, are now home to the Zama-Zamas, illegal miners who risk their lives daily in search of precious metal that once made the countries a beacon of prosperity. The term Zama-Zamas loosely translates to those who try again. So ngaba bazamayo baphinde bazame. This name embodies the relentless determination of these individuals, many of whom are marginalized and destitute. For them, this hazardous work is not a choice but a necessity, a last resort to provide for their families and escape the clutches of poverty. So, the harsh reality that drives Zama-Zamas, South Africa's legacy as a mining giant, has left behind a dual reality that is immense wealth for a few and dire poverty for many. Communities around mining regions often grapple with staggering unemployment rates, crumbling infrastructure, and limited access to education or healthcare. For many Zama-Zamas, illegal mining is the only path to survival. Most Zama-Zamas are migrants from neighboring countries like Lesotho, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe, who fled economic instability or political turmoil. With no legal work opportunities available, they are drawn to the abandoned shafts where glimmers of gold promise hope, albeit fleeting. The perils they face. Being a Zama-Zama is not for the faint-hearted. The mines they enter are dangerous labyrinths abandoned by corporations that no longer maintain them. Rockfalls, cave-ins, and toxic gas are constant threats. Even more pressing is the risk of violence as rival groups often clash over territory. But the dangers don't end up underground. Above the surface, Zama-Zamas face criminalization, harassment, and even violence from law enforcement and private security hired by mining companies. Yet, despite these challenges, they persist. Why is that? Because even a small amount of gold can mean food on table, school fees paid, or a roof over their heads. This is why they persist. A broken system, a missed opportunity. The Zama-Zamas plight hides a much larger issue. South Africa's failure to address the socio-economic inequalities entrenched by its mining history. When mines are abandoned, they leave behind not only environmental degradation, but also communities with no alternatives. Instead of condemning these miners, many argue that the government and private sector should engage with them. Experts suggest that formalizing small-scale mining could be a win-win solution by providing Zama-Zamas with training, safety protocols, and access to markets. The government could reduce its legal activity while uplifting thousands of families. Such an approach could turn what is now seen as a problem into an opportunity for empowerment and economic growth within communities. The human spirit in the face of adversity. What often gets lost in the conversation about Zama-Zamas is their humanity. These are fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters, people who dream of a better future. Their work, though illegal, is a testament to their resilience. They represent the strength of those who refuse to give up, even when the odds are stacked against them. Every speck of gold they extract carries a story, one of sacrifice, determination, and unyielding hope for a better tomorrow. If their struggles were met with understanding and support, instead of hostility, who knows what potential could be unlocked? The Zama-Zamas are a reflection of us all. In the end, the Zama-Zama story is one of human survival. They are a mirror reflecting the inequalities and failures of systems meant to serve us. Their courage, though often unseen, should inspire us to ask difficult questions about justice, opportunity, and how we treat the most vulnerable amongst us. As South Africa grapples with its mining legacy, it must also recognize the value in those who toil in its forgotten depths. The Zama-Zamas are not criminals, they are survivors, and perhaps, if given a chance, they could be cornerstone of a more equitable and sustainable future. My call into action is, instead of turning a blind eye or demonizing these miners, let's advocate for a solution that uplift and empower. The Zama-Zamas remind us that even in the darkest places, hope shines like gold. Molweni Bantu. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening and tuning into our content. Please help grow the channel by liking and subscribing. See you on the next episode.